There are currently 10 brain dead ways to get wholesaling real estate deals basically on autopilot. And the way I describe like wholesaling on autopilot is like you don't do much work and you get a ton of wholesaling deals. You get a ton of leads. You make a ton of money in this business. What I'm going to do today is share with you exactly 10 brain dead ways to get wholesaling deals. These are simple strategies, like really easy, where if you're not doing this, like you're just leaving money on the table. Like you are not doing what you got to be doing. And so what I'm going to do today is really share these strategies so you can start getting wholesaling real estate deals. So we are live. We're excited. We are ready to go. And we're excited to start wholesaling some houses. Now, these are all strategies where I actually do the deals. I do a ton of these deals on these super simple strategies. Not much money's involved with this. Half of these don't cost anything. But the one thing that is required is to go actually out here and do it. The problem is that I have so many wholesalers, right? Like they all want to get rich. They all want to make money, but they're just not willing to just do the work. And so let's kind of break down these 10 easy strategies because anyone can start doing it. And I'm going to start changing your life today on this. So if you're excited, if you're ready to go to start wholesaling some houses, let's break this all down and let's start getting this money. Let's start getting some cash. Let's get rich wholesaling houses. So guys, wholesaling real estate is easy. I promise you, you guys are just making it hard. I'm literally going to give you layup methods today on how to wholesale houses. Just a simple, easy, brain dead layup, not a three-pointer, not a little jump shot, literally just a layup. It's right there. It's simple. It's like a free kick, penalty kick, except there's no goalkeeper there. You just got to do this and you will get the deals. So let's break down the first method. First one, I think everybody knows this, and I've been screaming from the rooftops about this for how long? Digital bandit signs. Guys, in freewholesaling.com, my free wholesale course, does everybody know I have a free wholesaling course? Do we know this? Do we know I have a free wholesale community, the largest wholesaling community in the country? Do we know this? Yeah, okay. Freewholesaling.com. That is what it is, right? And inside of there, I have something called the Digital Bandit Sign Academy. And it's a course within the free course, obviously, because it's the best wholesaling course on the internet. And in there, I teach you something called digital bandit signs. This is crazy. Let me show you. So this is where digital bandit sign is, right? It's right there in one of the courses called Digital Bandit Sign Academy. And here's a little screenshot of one of the modules. But like I'm just showing you how to go inside of Facebook and find these groups and make posts in these groups. Now, one of the strategies in the course, which I'm not sharing everything because you got to be in freewholesaling.com, is what I call posting and ghosting. And where you just make a bunch of posts, you ghost, you don't do much, and then you do the most. And of course, it's like a rhyme, I'm rhyming, trying to be funny here. But also, digital bandit signs are simple. You go into Facebook, you go into Craigslist, you kind of warm up the group, which we share how you do it in freewholesaling.com. There's no sales at this. And you just get inbound leads. You can go into ChatGPT and start creating a bunch of awesome ad copy from AI. You start getting rich. Like it's just really brain dead simple. I don't know why, but like you just at 2 a.m. and get deals. And my favorite part about this is, you probably didn't know this, but it is 100% free. Cost $0. Zilch. Cost $0. $0. Cost nada to start doing this. So I'm asking you, if you're broke, why aren't you doing this? Got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions if you're not doing this. So first on the table here is posting digital bandit signs. I would roughly want you to post at least 2 a day. That comes out to 60 in the month. I promise you, if you are not doing this, you are losing money. There's money on the table. Right here on the table, there's just money laying there. And you're not doing it. It's an inbound lead source. Costs no money at all. You get deals. So for everybody asking me, Zach, what's a digital bandit sign? Freewholesaling.com. Again, let's make this very, very, very clear. Freewholesaling.com, right here. This is where you go. join the free community, join the free wholesaling course. And we have a whole course in there. It's called the Digital Bandit Sign Academy. Check it out right there. It's so easy. Can somebody tell me why you guys don't do it? It's so easy. It's free. Copy and paste. Simple. Ton of great deals on there. Method number 2. This costs a little bit of money, but it's not that bad. I think it's, let's see what the cost of this. So I'd say about 3,000 texts a month. That's about $26 of marketing is 3,000 texts for the month. So it's $26 for the month. All right. So $26 for 3,000 texts. I mean, I don't think you're going to get a better deal, but this is kind of our ninja mode drip sequence campaign. And don't want to give our special sauce on there, but pretty much this is what it is. And what I mean by this is if you go out here and you pull your list and you just put it inside of ninja mode and you just drip it out, it'll drip maybe 20, 30 an hour from a certain time frame. And you could put all 3,000 texts in the drip to start of the month, and it'll just drip out 30 like a little faucet, and you'll be able to send 3,000 texts in a month. Now, the thing about this is it's really important that you call back these leads and you text them as soon as possible. So if you go out here and text, for example, 300 leads for the day, you need to instantly text these people back. You cannot be some old grandpa and text somebody back 6 hours later with the thumbs up emoji. If you do not text them back within probably 30 minutes, you're cooked. So you want to make sure when you send these texts, if you're going to do this type of text message marketing, you are going to text them back really quick. Now, for all the naysayers, oh wait, Zach, there's a regulation on texting. There's zero regulation on texting for wholesaling real estate. I actually have case law I show you in freewholesaling.com on how texting is actually legal for wholesalers, and we're protected for texting if, and this is very, very important, you are not a stupid licensed realtor. And we love our realtors, but you can get in trouble if you're a realtor. I'm just being honest with you. You're going to get in trouble, so be very, very careful. But yeah, guys, you could send 3,000 texts a month. I think we have up to 6,000 a month is kind of the limit on Ninja Mode. Ninja Mode is XLEADS, right? Everybody who has an XLEADS account gets Ninja Mode absolutely for free. That's our CRM texting calling platform. I think it starts $49 a month, but pretty cool. XLEADS.com, check it out. But you said 3,000 texts a month. Now, maybe if you want an alternative to this, like a free version, you can do like Google Voice. That's great too. But you have to send like 5 or 6 Google Voice every single hour. And the main problem with that is it's not Autopilot. It's not brain dead. It actually takes some strategy, and it's a lot of work. You got to copy paste. It's not easy per se. The drips, they're really simple. So I would say brain dead way. Number 2, 3,000 drips a month. So simple. Easy as that. Now, method 3, AI SMS with XLEADS. So I think it's the last XLEADS type thing you can do, but it's pretty simple. You can even go crazier and just use Ninja Mode and do AI texting. Now, this one's a little more expensive, but you can send your text out there and use the AI texting bot, which the AI is trained to text the seller. So you manually you send the text out, and then the AI will text the seller. And the AI is trained to figure out if you are interested in selling your property for cash. It only does 5 is the limit because it costs a lot of money to be doing more than 5 texts. But pretty much it's going to text the seller and figure out if they are looking to sell, if they're not. It's pretty simple. And it's really, really good. I don't think it's like perfected. Hopefully we can get some updates on this in the future, but it's pretty scary. So we are using AI inside of XLEADS to text sellers using Ninja Mode. So it's pretty cool. It's a little more costly, so it's a little different. I don't think anyone on a budget would probably be doing this person. You got to have like over $100 a month for texting, which I know that sounds like a joke because XLEADS does a Skiptracing for free and all these things. But I will tell you, if you're doing some big numbers and you want to like not hire a VA, the AI SMS bot, you can actually train it yourself. So if you want to know, let me know in the comments. I could show everyone here. It might take 10 minutes to show you or 5 minutes. So maybe I'll do it at the end. Maybe at the end here, right? But I'll show you how you can personally train the AI bot inside of XLEADS to text your sellers however you want to text. You can give it your personality. You can not give it your personality. You can train it, not train it. It's pretty dang cool. And so you can use AI for the texting. Again, XLEADS got it right there. So AI texting, again, it's brain dead autopilot because you just send the text out. Then AI tells you if it's motivated or not, and then you go to the next one. Now, it's not perfect. I will let everybody know. It is not perfect. Okay, there is some updates. I think next update should make it a little better, but pretty cool. Now, method 4. Guys, this is probably the simplest one. You really don't have to think much. Just pull a pre-foreclosure list, which are absolutely for free inside of freewholesaling.com, and put a sticky note on the door. Now, this is a sticky note called, this is crazy. This is called a reverse drawing for $1 sticky note. And you might be like, what? Why isn't this yours? It says Anthony. Let me give everyone a story about this because this is pretty dang cool. This is the power of our community. So it says, hi, this is Anthony. I have a quick question about your property. Please give me a call or text. If this is your handwriting, please, I'm begging you, let me know if this is you, Anthony. I want to talk to this Anthony guy because some really funny thing happened. So I was, I was writing out this slideshow, right? I was creating it. I was like, okay, how do I add a picture of the slideshow? And I saw this. I said, sticky note on door, right? I'm just looking for a picture. And I found this. I found this Reddit post on Google. Look at this. And honestly, this was actually what I was going to just explain what you should do. But this person made a post on Reddit and it went mini viral. And this was the sticky note that my method on here. I'm like a proud father looking at my children. I'm like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Good job, Anthony. But this got thousands of people on here. But like, look what it said. This is on the scam subreddit. I found this sticker note on my door today. I don't know anyone named Anthony in my neighborhood, and the phone number is a local phone number, but when I Google it, it gets nothing. It seems like one of those we buy our home things, but I don't know. Is this note handwritten or printed? Based on the black dots on the back, they are not where the writing is. Look at the red arrow. Is there a red arrow? Oh my gosh. Look at this advanced technology. The really weird, strange thing is this guy wasn't going door to door. After checking my camera, a guy in a white car pulls up to my house, gets out, puts the note on the door, goes back into the car, sits there for a bit, and leaves. It's like he drove directly to my house. Is this a scam or are they casing my house? Several months ago, I had a FedEx slip I was suspicious was fake, and I wrote a note at the address, and on it was not my name. Should I be concerned? And then everyone's like, you shouldn't be concerned. I would ignore it. Probably one of those I buy your properties for well before market value so I can flip it, guys. So some interesting comments, right? But this person, Miss D reads, she says, most like your house is in pre-foreclosure or it doesn't look maintained from the outside. The reason he pulled up to yours is because they got a street by street on Google View looking for houses that aren't maintained. Then they make a list of addresses around and drop off the notes. So pretty funny. It's just kind of funny. So it's definitely an interesting one. But this guy, Anthony, shout out to Anthony. My Anthony out here is a dog. Shout out to Anthony, that dog out here. He's got that dog in him. But he did basically what I'm telling you to do. What I know for a fact is this guy actually exposed himself, whoever posted on Reddit. But he basically went out here and probably pulled a list of pre-foreclosures. That's my guess. Pulled a list of pre-foreclosures. And then he went to the house and just put a sticky note on that door. And then went back to the next one. It's like anyone can, like, so there's no, like, telling everyone, there's no, like, super crazy special law degree you need to be an Uber Eats driver or to DoorDash. It's pretty simple. You just go pick up the food and bring it to the house. Reverse drawing for dollars, this type of method is the same exact way. And what I mean by this is you just pull your pre-foreclosures, you go to the house. Simple as that. And it is so brain dead. You can listen to your Taylor Swift in the car. You can jam it out, go put a sticky note on the door, then come back. Now everyone says, but Zach, what if they come and open the door and say, what are you doing? Hey, my partner wanted me to let everyone know in the area that we're looking to buy houses for cash. Are you interested in selling it? If so, I can give you his phone number. You can call him. You can even say you work for him. I don't really care. How dare you do something your boss told you to do? Most of the time say, get out of my house or get away from here. Okay, big tough guy. But like, that's it. And I think this perfectly embodies my boy Anthony. We want to give we're going to have a shout out to my man Anthony out here. He's standing on business right here. I think he printed this too, which if this was a stamped sticky note, wow. Color me impressed. I like that guy. But it's hilarious to me. But the thing about this is you put these sticky notes out. The reason why this person posted on here, which I think is absolutely hilarious to me, is they're like, what does this guy want? And if you go through the comments, let me actually give everyone the Reddit post. Let me see if I have it on here. Let me give it to everyone on here. I want you guys to read the comments if you're watching this live. So I think it's so funny because everyone's like, well, why are they putting a sticky note on the door? You might need to call this person. There's so much curiosity from the reverse drawing for $1 sticky note that it just produces so many deals. There's so much curiosity, so much that you are probably going to get a call back and you just get in front of that seller. Most people who are calling, texting, whatever it is, they cannot get in front of a seller like this. But using a sticky note is powerful. So there's two ways to do this, right? You do regular drawing for $1, go in your car. It takes some brain cells to go out here, figure out the house is ugly, put the sticky note on there, right? It doesn't require much to go out here and try to make the route planning and stuff like this. And so everybody asks me, Zach, well, how do I make a route planning? Maybe we pull 60 sticky notes. Sorry, we pull 60 pre-foreclosures in my area. What I want everybody to do is let's do this really, really slowly. Okay. What we are going to do is we are going to go to Gemini AI. All right. We're going to go to Gemini AI, which is Gemini AI from Google. And all we're going to do is we're going to ask Gemini, here are the 40 properties of pre-foreclosure leads. Create the most easy and efficient route for me to go out here and go to each property in the fastest way possible. Now, you might be asking, Zach, why do you want to use Gemini AI, which is Google's free AI? Because Gemini is owned by Google, and Google has the most powerful map in the world, which is Google Maps. And so they're going to efficiently run AI through Google Maps and figure out exactly to a T the perfect route for you. And if you use your app, your Gemini app, which is free, pretty dang cool here. Guess what? You could probably throw it on your Google Maps. Come on. You can't beat that. And so reverse drawing for $1 is a really powerful strategy. And it's getting the attention of the Karens out here. And guys, if your name is Karen, we love you, Karen. Come on, we love you. But that name is being taken over, and I think it's terrible. But there's some really awesome Karens out here. But I will tell you, I have dealt with some very nasty people named Karen in my life. So the Karens I know in real estate are cool, but everyone else too. We have some issues. But the point is this sticky note creates so much curiosity that nobody else is able to get deals from this. That's it. Anthony, if this is your handwriting and you have a white car, I want to thank you. This means you guys are putting in the work if people are worried about it. And that's the powerful part. And the cool part is nobody else is doing this. Okay, actually, I stand corrected. There are people, specifically men, because only men can be this stupid. And I say this a lot, but only men can be this dumb. They have a course on sticky notes and they sell it for $3,000. Think about that. Think about that. The information I'm giving you is free, but people will charge you $3,000 so you do this. So you actually start paying attention. That's how important it is. So go out here and start doing it, right? So pretty cool. Number 4, reverse drawing for dollars. I call it Uber Eats method, DoorDash, whatever it is. But get a list of code violations. Get a list of pre-foreclosures. It's really simple. And then go out here and put it in Gemini AI, get a little map going, and you go from there. Now, how do you get this information? Like, how do I get pre-foreclosures, Zach? Well, I used to say just go to wholesaling.com, but I made it even easier for you guys. I'm just going to give everybody the spreadsheet right here. If you want the spreadsheet, you're not watching this live. Let me actually throw it in the comments here. If you're not watching this live, then you need to go inside of wholesaling.com. But let's go here. There we go. Whoa. All right. So you go here to freewholesaling.com. I think everybody knows freewholesaling.com. Let me put it in the bottom for like a second. But freewholesaling.com. And it's pinned on the top. We got 18,800 people. You guys are awesome. All right. So you go here. You click the spreadsheet. And what it's going to do is auto-populate the top 100 markets in the United States. And it's going to pull all the pre-foreclosures, probates, code violations, tax delinquencies. It's all completely for free. FYI. It's all 100% for free, which is pretty cool. This spreadsheet it's changing everything. Like, I really didn't want to give the spreadsheet out. I'd rather make it hidden so less people can go after it. But there has come a point where I just have to give everything I possibly can to the game. And this is really important. So all you have to do is, and then also our Gemini AI, like course information, how to use AI in wholesaling for free. It's right there. Okay. It's right there. So cool. All right. So you just go through here. You want to get the pre-foreclosures in Eagle County, Colorado. You click that and boom, you can pop it up right there. Pretty simple, right? We're going to update the spreadsheet. Again, you should pull all the information into XLEADS, get a Skiptrace for $49 a month. That is for the annual plan there, but pretty cool. But yeah, that's how you get that spreadsheet. It's all in there. It's really cool. And I just put it in the comments for everybody. But if not, you go here, freewholesaling.com, and that's how you go get it. But I'm telling you guys, it works really, really well. So my Uber Eats method, reverse drawing for dollars, whatever you want to call it. But I would specifically do pre-foreclosures for speed and ease, and you just answer the phones. Really easy. Number 5. This is really easy, but you just do an inbound JV link. So this is our sellmypaper.com. So again, you have a JV deal. You want to get sold quick. You just go to sellmypaper.com. Obviously, everyone knows that is my JV link if you want to send me a JV deal. So it'll be sent to my team. But this is all through Google. Like, I'm not, like, I wish I could tell you I paid 600 grand for a crazy advanced system. But to make APIs and easy, like, right there. So this is sellmypaper.com, and people know about me. I mean, a couple people know about me, right? I guess in wholesaling, not a lot, but a decent amount. Over 100 people know who I am. And that means those people, if they want to send me a wholesale deal and I can JV, you're good to go. I make amazing wholesaling videos so you guys can go out here and send me deals. So I can make, 30, 40 grand. We split it 50-50. I get 20, you get 20. And then I don't have to sell you a stupid wholesale course, right? I give all the info for free. Guys, you got to remember, the reason why I give you spreadsheets of how to get pre-foreclosures for free and how you get all these government lists for free so you can get a deal. Then you send me the deal. I literally go into XLEADS on Investor Leads on the Dispo suite, and I just go sell it on XLEADS because XLEADS is the best disposition software. I put my money where my mouth is, and we get it sold on there. Simple as that. Easy, right? That's how you do it. So you guys can actually create your own JV link. It's really simple, actually. All you have to do is just go into Google Forms, create your own Google form like this, and people will send you a JV deal. Now, how do you do it, right? Well, there's a couple ways you can. So my favorite method, and I am not shy from this, I would go inside the Discord. That is probably my favorite way to do this. So I'd go in the Discord. It's called zachdiscord.com. We got almost 20,000 people in that Discord. And all you have to do is just give value to people. Like, this is no joke. Like, be in the community. It's really cool. So the really awesome part is you can go to just regular wholesalers and talk to them. Hey, what market are you in? Oh, wow, we're in the same market. Awesome. Well, if you need help with anything, let me know, and let me give you some pointers. You guys help each other out. You build a business relationship. This might be a brand new wholesaler. You give them help. Like, wow, I just got my first deal locked up. I can't find a buyer. I need help with buyers. I don't know how to dispo. Why don't we do a JV together? And you're like, well, I need a JV contract. How do I do this? Guess what? Wholesaling.com, we have free JV contract. So how do you get a free JV contract? FYI, guys, come on. All the sauce is free here. All the stuff's free. Here's Wholesaling.com. You go to Classroom and you go down to Rick and Zach's scripts, worksheets, downloads. And I would download the JV agreement right here. You click that, you download it, and you JV with people. Simple as that. It's all on Wholesaling.com. JV, simple as that. But all I have to do is just what I do is you just go to Sell My Paper, you put the information on the deal. My underwriters underwrite it. If it's not a deal, we'll probably call you or text you, say, sorry, it's not a deal. You got to be at this price. Now, just please keep this in mind. I get a lot of JV deals sent in a day, like a lot. And I know everyone seems like it's just me and Rick, doing everything. But I have a pretty big team around me. So the wholesaling team's massive, but like me and Rick on the content, it's just us. And then we have a bunch of editors, but like the thing about it is we're a pretty big wholesale team, and they'll go underwrite it. They'll look at it and they go talk to you about it and see if it's a good deal or not. And if you need help getting a dispo, we all use XLEADS for it. We can find a buyer pretty quick, send it out, make a post, whatever it is. So I'll tell you, it's really, really simple. Everyone can make a Google form for free. And then you just get people to send you JV deals. It goes into a spreadsheet, and then you can automate that spreadsheet to go into an advanced CRM, kind of like our Ninja mode. But what we like to do is have it in the spreadsheet. So we have a couple programs for manual underwriting, AI underwriting. I don't want to spoil anything, but the one thing I can tell everyone is we have some really awesome updates coming in XLEADS, and we are beta testing a couple things. And one of the beta tests is we're playing around with it with our own company on the JVs for a couple things. And so that's why you're using a spreadsheet right now, but it's pretty cool. So anyone with a pulse can make a Google form link and boom, simple. And then they send you JV deals and you can do it. Easy, right? Done. So that's how you get it. JV deals, pretty cool. Provide value. You can be also in the school group. How do you do it, right? You just got to go to Wholesaling.com. And you go in there, you hang out, you make posts, say, hey, if you need help with some JVs, just hit me up and we can do some deals together. Pretty easy, right? But the one thing I could let everybody know here is if you make a post, you want to help people out, have them go send you this link to JV with them, DM people, I don't really care, and they'll go do deals with you. Everyone's got the JV contract. I think we all know about how to JV, how to get your deal stolen. Pretty cool. So it really doesn't take much effort to go make this link. Easy. Now, number 6. This is another part of JVing, and I think it's pretty cool. But I just say get 10 kids to drive for dollars for you and text or call the list. Now you might be like, Zach, what in the world are you talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is all you really have to do. I mean, this is like no joke. Go inside the Discord. And so I got some people who live in like Sweden who are like doing this method. So they live in Sweden, right? Probably Stockholm, my guess. I don't know. I don't know any cities outside of Stockholm in Sweden, but they're in Sweden and they can't drive for dollars in South Carolina. Like they can't do it. There's literally no possible way for them that they could virtually do it, but they can't physically do it. So what they do is they go in the Discord, they find other people in the areas they're looking to do because there's 20,000 people in the Discord. There's like 148,000 people in the Facebook group too. So you can go in there too. But they go there and say, hey, who's in this area? Oh, I'm in this area. Well, do you do any cold calling? Oh no, I'm scared to death to cold call, or I'm brand new. Like I'm a greenhorn. Like I'm super, 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 super brand new. I am scared to death to cold call. Well, look, how about this? How about you drive for dollars, try to get at least 50 driving for dollars leads a week. You send it to me. I will cold call the list. And then when we have a lead, then I'll close the seller and then you do the walk to the buyer and we split it 50-50. How about that? And the person that is scared to death to cold call or text, I know everyone's like, well, no one does. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who are scared to death to do it. And there'll be people that are scared to death to cold call. They are so happy for someone to just do the call. All I gotta do is drive for dollars. I don't do anything else. Deal. That's all you got to do. And that's pretty simple. And you just find people to do that for you. And it's pretty simple. They drive for dollars for you and you get a deal. Easy. Done. And so you call the list, text them. That picture's like 5 years old. That was the old F-150. I miss the old, I miss the F-150. That was a working man's truck. But number 7 here, send probate letters. This one is probably the most expensive thing out of all this, but probate letters work, and they really, really work. Now, the thing about like probate letters and marketing and, all these things, right, is you got to look at like the what do they call it? ROAS, return on ad spend. Like you spend the money, what do you get back, right? The thing about probates is like, it's not like you get like $500 or you get like $100, right? What you do is you're going to make $20,000, 25, 30, 40, like you'll make 50 grand on a probate. So theoretically, if you spend 10 grand on it, you should make your money back easily. Now, you can't really spend 10 grand on probate letters. There's not that many probates out there, but probate letters work. They work really dang good. And for like 60, 70 bucks a month, I think it's an amazing marketing strategy. Guys, in freeholding.com, we got plenty of people posting about it. It's an amazing method. It works really well. So I highly recommend everyone to do it. I love probate mailers. I think it's a great strategy. It doesn't take a lot of work. You print it out. We have the templates obviously in PPS. So PPS is the priority probate system. It is a system that costs no money. It's free. It's inside of freeholding.com. Obviously, we give all of our information for free. Nothing's paid. And it's called PPS 3.0. And it's just this probate course that Rick has always had. And we obviously made everything free at freeholding.com and everything we do. And it's basically our probate course that we gave out for free. It's really dang cool. So pretty powerful. Pretty powerful stuff. So you send probate letters out. We have a whole probate letter course in there. It works amazing. So love sending probate letters. Go check it out at freeholding.com. Now, number 8, this is another really easy and really simple one, but all you have to really do is just offer creative finance on dead leads or no equity deals. Now, this is a little outside the realm of what you're usually hearing from me, but everyone knows I do love my creative finance. But the thing is, it has to work. And this is why I made a picture of an amortization schedule, because most people love creative finance, but they have no idea how an amortization schedule works. So this is why I think, and guys, let me know. Actually, I'm very curious in the comments. So I'll be honest with you. Every time me and Rick make a creative finance video, it gets half the views as a regular wholesaling video. Now, I'm not saying I'm a view junkie. I don't care about views, but usually if a video doesn't get a lot of views, but I think it's important, I'll just throw it in the course. So what I'm thinking is me and Rick create a entire like creative finance, probably a subject to course, and then a seller finance course, and then probably a wholesaling creative course. So probably 3 courses in 2025, I'm thinking, of how to do a subject to deal, contracts, legalities, like all that stuff on how to do a creative finance deal. I'm kind of curious what you guys think about that in a course. Think about creating that inside of freeholding.com because YouTube could get a little funky. I want to get real. I want to give everyone like real examples, maybe drive to a couple creative deals me and Rick own and just show you stuff. We have a couple that are closing. We can show you guys too. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. Method 8, offer creative finance on dead deals or no equity deals. Now, I'm probably not going to tell you to do this type of market. So a lot of creative finance people, they'll go pull a low equity list on like XLEADS and then market to it, text it, cold call it, right? Not my jam per se. I'm not like, that's not like my thing, but definitely a method that works. It's definitely something you could do. But I think a lot of people have dead deals. I think one of the easiest ways anyone can do it is if you have a lead and that lead is not wanting to sell, or maybe there's no equity, right? Maybe you pull a pre-foreclosure list, there's no equity. What I want you to do, and this is pretty simple, is maybe go in your CRM for all the properties that had very, very low equity. And what I want you to do is just offer to take over the payments subject to the mortgage. Go to Wholesaling.com. We got a lot of creative stuff in there too, but you just offer to take over the property creatively. Or maybe they want too much and you'll do like seller finance or anything like that, right? So I'll tell you is no equity deals, dead deals, everything like that. I would probably tell you is just offer creative on there. That's why you need an amortization schedule. Go to Wholesaling.com. We teach you how to do it right there, absolutely for free. But it works really cool and we love creative. Now, method 9, I mean, this one's really simple, but all your old leads in your CRM. Now, I can't really show too much of that because of the, the algorithm. But every old lead that you have inside of your CRM, what I want you to do is just text all of them. Every lead in your CRM right now, Podio, Google Sheets, whatever it is for free, right? If you got no money, right? What I want you to do is just go text them and say, hey, following up, are you still looking to sell the property? Or are you still interested in an offer on your property or selling it for cash? Now, I have to let you know, and I have to let everybody here know this too. These leads are gold mines. These are all, and there's a high chance there's a couple of leads that you are not marketing to correctly. So what I want you to do is go out here and market to them the correct way. So just text all these sellers. It's really that simple. Just text your old leads in your CRM, all of them, every single one. No excuse. Okay, maybe I didn't make myself clear here. You text every single possible lead. Every single lead. Everyone. Simple as that. That's how you do it. If you are not doing it, then you're done. You got no shot here. So what I want you to do is go out here and just go to your old leads and just call them all up and text them all up. That is how you get deals. That is how you get leads. It's really, really, really underutilized. So that's what I think you should do. Go out here and text the sellers out, give them the good leads, and that's how you get deals. Now, number 10 here. Just cold call 100 Zillow for sale by owners. That's all you have to do. Call 100 Zillow for sale by owners. Okay? So let's see here. Let's see here. There we go. So what I need you to do is go out here and call 100 Zillow for sale by owners. That's it. So call 100 FSBOs. Make sure they're at least 100 days old. And I'm telling you, if you do this, you're going to get deals. You're going to make money wholesaling houses. So all I'm telling you to do is, this is brain dead, really stupid, like honestly, really simple. But just go out here and make, I'd say 50 offers in your local market of sellers over 100 days on FSBO, and you're good to go. So those are 10 brain dead simple ways to get wholesaling deals on Autopilot. So it looks like there's a, hold on. All right, yeah, we got to move this one thing on here. So let's answer some questions and see what we got. We actually got Rick in the office today, so he's going to answer some questions really quick. I got to run out for like 5 minutes. I got to check on that thing. So go check it out and answer a couple questions here. And
all right.
Let me actually make sure this is all working right here.
Now we can do some damage here.
I got a special guest today.
I know.
There we go.
Let's see here.
Special guest today, Rick Ginn. But answer some questions real quick.
Okay, I got it. What's up, guys? Let's see. Let me get the questions here. Comments. Awesome. Okay. So if you got a question, put it now, because I don't know if I can go through all these questions. Let's see here. Let's see here. I know we were talking about wholesaling. It's funny. I was in a meeting next door. I said, Zach, let me come on in. Okay. Put in your question. Yeah, Dad's in the house. So let's do a question. Actually, somebody want to jump on, do it like a role play or anything like that. I'm actually working on some really cool deals. So I tell you what, I'll offer this up real quick while Zach's out because he'll freaking kill me. Anybody who wants to send me a quality JV deal today, I will overnight you a XLEADS hoodie sweatshirt. So Put in the comments if you want. You can put it in the private. But like honestly, if somebody does in the next 24 hours, I'll throw that. I'll even throw in an XLEADS t-shirt if I got any hats left. But I'm here for you. So we just did 3 more JV deals this week, people we connected with, and we go from that. So Will says, can a seller and a buyer contracts be done on Saturdays and Sundays? Absolutely. There's no problem with it. Easiest way to JV with us. Okay, 1 of 2 ways. Number 1, if you're inside of XLEADS and you're in our mastermind, you have direct access to me and Zach. That's the easiest, but I get it. We all got to start somewhere. If you have a deal to submit, you can start at sellmypaper.com. We just went through an entire revamp on that, and I have 2 full-time employees just to deal with that. And we need to do that. So Joey says, is there anything you can do to stop sellers from ghosting you? You just have to have an impact on your communication with them. People ghost you because they're scared or they want other options. So you can eliminate the scare. The other options, you have to educate them and you have to guide them through the process. Perfect example. I was dealing with Jason yesterday on my live last night, and the objection was the neighbor wants to possibly buy a probate property. So guys, if you ever get the neighbor objection, I'm telling you right now, the neighbor never buys the property. Number 1, the neighbor will not write a contract until you write a contract, and then they'll offer $1,000 or $5,000 more. Why? FOMO, fear of missing out. Number 2, the neighbor can barely afford their own home. How are they going to qualify to get the cash to buy the neighbor's house? And what they're going to try to do is get a traditional mortgage. It will take them months to qualify. And guys, I don't know if you guys seen interest rates. Somebody put in the comments what you think the current interest rates are right now for a 30-year home mortgage is. It's absolutely shocking what the number is. Most people will have just a meltdown when they see the numbers. So I don't know about you, but like when the neighbor wants to buy it, here's all I do. I go, great. They already gave you a proof of funds, which you will never get. And the only way they're going to get a proof of funds, they're going to have to go to a bank. They're going to have to apply for a mortgage. And they're probably not going to qualify, because if they can barely afford their own home, how are they going to afford your home? And do they have the skills to do it cash? But I'm telling you right now, it's I got 6.93 here, 6.5 is out the door, 5%. Mark, there's no difference in the interest rate based on timelines. You know, it's hovering around 7. It's snuck up to like 7.2. These numbers are getting staggering, guys. So I've told you guys for 2.5 years, real estate has a slingshot effect. It is the opposite of the stock market. So Michael, I will tell you this, 6 points that you have to be the most highly qualified person in the world to get that rate. Because I even looked at refinancing some commercial properties and I couldn't sniff anything like below 7.6. That was commercial. I know it's different. But what I was saying, hold on. Now you guys kind of jumped the comment around here. It's up there. So you can do a calculation, and guys, the old days of doing the calculations, I don't even touch an amortization schedule. I just use AI and I stick it in there. I rattle it off, takes me 5 seconds, and it spits out a number. And you can do that with anyone. You can do it. So, yeah, it's up there, Jonathan, I promise you. So back to the ghosting situation. You guys are putting so many comments. I knocked it off there. Let's see here. So MJ says, I got someone who wants to go through escrow, but wants cash at closing. Is that a thing? The word cash is extremely misleading in real estate. So just so you know, anything over $10,000 in cash requires massive like bank approval and stuff like that. So cash means usually most people are like, hey, am I going to get cash at closing? So most people get a certified check or they get wired funds. It's technically cash. You will never get physical cash because it's never going to happen, because anything over 10 grand has to be completely documented. And you'll never get a title company to do it. So escrow is just a deposit. Usually people leave a check or a wire. And then when someone says, hey, I'm going to get cash, cash usually means that you're getting money in your account. There's never going to be physical cash. Occasionally back in the day when I bought small little houses, I sold them. A guy would bring a bag of cash and title companies would let you do it. It doesn't work that way anymore. It's not going to happen. So,
so we got, everyone wants to know when your creative course is coming out. Wholesaling.com.
I got to finish the last part. So I assume
we're working on it
shortly. So, awesome guys. So listen, if you guys want to send a JV deal, I made you an offer. Don't tell Zach about it. Okay.
What do you do?
Nothing.
What do you do?
You won't be wearing that hat much longer.
Why? What do you say?
I said if someone would send us a high quality, a great JV deal that we sign an agreement in the next 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, we'd send them a XLEADS hoodie.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
All right.
So you want to swap up? You want to hang out? You
No,
do it
I
together?
got it. You got it.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'll listen in on the side.
Oh Lord, yeah. We had I go deal with something, but we're all good now. So we're all. You got your phone and everything? Perfect. But yeah, FYI, Rick's office is like right outside of here. So he's there. My office is right there. It's our studio. So yeah, I didn't know you said that. So all right, I guess go mail out some hoodies. We got a ton of XLEADS hoodies. So. Oh boy. But yeah, guys, send us a deal. Let's make some money. We just got some fat checks, so I need some more. So let's answer some questions here. So how do I join your mastermind? So you just go to freelson.com and you're in there. We have an XLEADS mastermind, so that's pretty cool. So if you want to join the XLEADS mastermind, it's free. You just got to be in you got to get the X plan on XLEADS and you're in it for free. It's not really a paid mastermind. It's free. So you just got to be in the X plan there. Matea says, I live in Europe. Do I need an LLC to get started wholesaling? No, you do not. We're the basic legal stuff. You just go to freelson.com. We'll teach you how to do it right there for free. Simple as that. Let's see here. Some great questions, though. I don't know what Rick said. Yeah, I mean, what are the interest rates right now? Let me see what current interest rates for a mortgage. I think they're still hovering around 7, right? We're looking at 6. Yeah, 6.5. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane right now. So Hannah says, I followed the instructions on digital bandit signs. When I post them on Craigslist, they get flagged for removal. What do I do here? So Hannah, we do teach you inside of the Digital Bandit Sign Academy that if you are getting flagged, you got to do a bunch of different type of variations. One thing you should do is remove emojis. Do you have emojis? Do you not? Maybe you should add them. Maybe you should not. Tell AI that I keep getting flagged on Craigslist. Do something to make it unflagged. It actually works pretty well. Deonkana. Okay. Dayanaka. I cannot say that word. I don't know why. If you want to send me a JV deal, just go to sellmypaper.com and sell my deal. You'll sell your wholesale deal and we'll JV with you. Yeah, pretty simple. Let's see here. The boss is in the house. Zach, what if it's listed by realtors? So I specifically said there, Zillow for sale by owners. Inherently, a Zillow for sale by owner is not a listed property. There's no realtor involved. Yeah, gotta be careful here. So I've been getting a lot of yes, I want to sell. I just need someone to talk to and do the numbers with the seller. Wait, what? Hold on. You're getting people that actually want to sell the property. That's awesome. Okay. Maybe a 3-way call, but I need to do the numbers with the seller. So we can do that for you. I will tell you though, it seems like you have a confidence issue. I promise you that you have it within you to go close a seller if you use the right scripts and how we teach you how to close a deal at freelson.com. My question for you is, the way I look at it is, what would me being on a call do for you? Would it give you confidence? Would you make it feel like you get it closed better? I'm curious. Also, you want to hop on? We got a StreamYard link. You want to talk to me one-on-one absolutely for free. I'm in Dallas. I'm a data spreadsheet geek, love creative. Creative works if it cash flows. A lot of people are not doing cash flow deals. And especially these interest rates, it's getting really difficult. Like, yeah, the 3% are great, but we're going to do when these 3% go away and we're stuck at 7. It gets a little harder. There's always creative. The owner financing, it might not be subject to, it might be something else, but they all work really good. So yeah, I think everyone wants a creative course. So we'll work on something cool. Let's see here. Zach, what do you think about Roy? I have no idea who Roy is. I'll be honest with you. When somebody says they say they have a name and then they have like a nickname they gave themselves on it, I don't know. I deal with people's real names. So yeah, I have no idea. See, everyone loves the Dragon Ball Z shirt today. So we'll throw out more Dragon Ball apparel. All right. I'm getting through I just caught up on One Piece, so I gotta get something else to watch now. So actually no, I'm now through reading One Piece now too. I finished it and now I read it all. It's insane. But yeah, now we gotta go back to now we gotta find something else to do. Yeah, a man of culture right here. Yeah, we even have Alaska deals. That's the cool part on there, right? Let's see here. Steve says, I used to use blue tape envelope on the house, was met with, let's say, some angry opposition. Yeah, you're going to get some ops doing that. Not going to lie. So I'd be very careful. Why does sticky note from the Reddit link have my name on it? Hell yeah. I know DeepSeek's not good, probably for the America, but it's an amazing AI and I absolutely love it. Grok's really good too. So I like Grok too. So 5 great leads from it. Awesome. This is recording it. Brendan, like, dude, bro, what are you talking about, my guy? What are you talking about? That's crazy. The person posted on it rather than call. Yeah, those comments are wilding out. Let's see here. Brendan says, nice attack. There we go. You know, some people call it paddock. Don't call it that. That gets me mad. Trip or drown. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. So, you know, it is true. The only bad thing about Facebook that I personally found is, yes, a lot of people pretend. That's why I need to vet the right way. We teach at freelson.com how to do it. Let's see here. So, Lorena has a great question. What do you do if you can't find a buyer for your deal? The best thing to do if you have no cash buyers for your deal is just simply to go to Facebook and make posts. Now, a lot of them will be wholesalers. Just got to vet them and you'll find the right one. I also think the For Rents on Zillow is really good. And then even realtors, call up your title. If your title company actually does wholesaling deals, I promise you, they have cash buyers. They'll give it to you. Jason, what's going on, man?
Yes. Wow. Am I the only one that's like, I came late. I was like, can you hear me?
I'm good, man.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. I hired 3 VAs for my cold calling.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I guess one of my questions is like, I don't know what question to be asking now that I have them, because it seems like, all right, call these high equity lists. I try to get them to talk to 20 to 25 people a day. I have an abandon rate on the calls. Like, I'm experimenting with having them like go back at the end of the day and call the people that abandoned the call or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've only gotten 2 leads in 1 month from them that I consider like qualified.
Oh, geez.
And I just like, they burn through a list of 5,000 like a week. So I've been recycling them, but I'm just like, I'm new to running an operation like this. I just want some input from you on like what I should be focusing on with them and how can I maybe ensure some success, I guess.
Yeah. So just high equities are calling?
Just the high equities for now.
Okay. What kind of filtering on the high equity? Like, how big is this list?
5,000 each. And I've been doing 25 years. I've been starting with like 25 years owned and older. And then
Owned for 25 years?
25 years and older. Yeah. So then next month I'll go 18 years. So like 24 years, and I'll keep like moving down for equity. At least these are just high equity lists, and I'm pulling government lists in the background.
Since we got Rick here today, we can ask some questions. Say hi to Jason real quick. He's coming. I want him. I gotta ask him a question right here because he's here. Just for a second. Just one question. That's it. You go back to whatever you're doing.
Okay. I know. I was talking.
When was the last time you ever told Jason? Okay. When's the last time you told Jason to pull a high equity list of 25 years of ownership?
Never. It's
never.
Yeah,
never.
Dude.
So why is he doing that?
No.
That's our question. I've never told you this. Rick's never told you this.
Where'd you get that number?
Where are you getting these numbers from?
He's 25.
I'm 25. The house is older than me.
Yeah.
That's an old house, right?
Right. That is.
So
honestly, those are in my opinion, some of the most difficult people to buy from.
Oh yeah.
They are set in
They are
their ways
dug
and
in.
Well, the issue I was having though was I was spending all my time cold calling, and I've made over $100,000 cold calling. So I was like, I was doing all these other deals. So I was like, all right, like let's scale or do the next step. That's the whole dream, right? To not cold call anymore. And so I remember, Zach, I was asking you, like, I have a list issue because I didn't feel like I had enough lists to give them. So I just did high equity, right? And there was like, how much is on a high equity? Like in Springfield, for example, it's like 100,000 plus, right? So I had to filter it down. But when I get to like the only filter I was really tweaking was like, these houses have equity. They own 5 or less. And then I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll just use years owned and for 1 month, and then I'll go to years owned less, like for the next month. So I didn't know a better way to get that giant high equity list down to 5,000. So that's I don't know. Good thing I'm asking you guys. You guys are giving me a hard time about it.
For me, dude, I'm giving you a hard time because the easiest way to go filter out a big list like that is by filtering out by area. That's the best one to do because 80% of your wholesale deals are going to be in 20% of the city.
Yeah, I mean,
so hey, I just wanted to ask you.
He has access to Corey and everybody.
25
is an unrealistic like number. Like
you've done so many deals. You know exactly the areas that work and what don't. Yeah. I would get rid of the areas where you haven't done a deal in.
Be more zip code specific then, you're saying.
It can be zip code, but it can also be like neighborhood wise. You can draw inside of XLEADS, right? So there's so many ways you could do it.
You can draw it like you can.
I would talk to Corey.
And then every time you do it, you're going to get data back, and it's up to you to learn from that data. Nobody hits it out of the park when they do direct mail off the bat.
It's for cold calling.
Well, even cold calling, like you got to find the areas. But dude, 25 years, I find those people difficult. I find people that own 4 or more properties difficult. They're just because it's just about the number to them. Like they don't really listen. You own a property 25 years. You're probably a disciplined person, and they're not going to have the same problems whereas someone that just bought a house and they overpaid for it. Most people you got to understand, the minimum they have to own the house is 2 years. Anything less than that, you're literally wasting your time. The old days we did 5 years, but we've had such turnover in the market. We backed it down to 3. So I'm constantly between 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, depending if I need more leads or less. That's it. Because after that, remember, do you know let me ask you, put it in I know you guys are going to Google or AI it, and this is where I need to chain you down. What do you think the average person holds a 30-year mortgage in the United States is? Without Googling it, what would you say it is, Jason? Look me in the eye and just guess it.
How many people? Maybe
how many
like
years
10%
on
of
average
people?
does someone keep a 30-year mortgage before they sell the house?
Oh, probably less than 5 years.
It's 5.5. It's probably been updated. I know you guys are going to AI the hell out of it, but I'm just telling you, it's like, So if you know the industry average is around 5,
Mm-hmm.
that's where I've always targeted. Now, we had such wild swings from like, 2020 to now. I went down to 2 because it was such a crazy market.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's always probably going to hover between 5 and 7. It used to be like 8 and 9. It's getting smaller and people moving around. But the trends are, guys, a lot of people holding on to houses from 2020. And we're in what now, 2025?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I've never been more excited in real estate right now because this slingshot effect I've been telling you guys about for years, it's coming to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
I was just reading an article at my desk. South Florida, where I grew up, they have the highest record of inventory on the market they've had in 30 almost 30 years. Other than
crazy.
It's absolutely insane. They're hitting 10 months now. An even keel market is usually around a 4-month supply. But the problem is the number keeps building and it keeps building. So real estate is completely different than the stock market. One slight news, a politician says something, whoop, government changes, whoop, real estate. We still have a hangover from 2022, in my opinion, 2021. And it's now just coming in. And it just adds, but after a while, it compounds and it becomes an issue.
Okay, I'll let you go back because there's a couple things that we're working on.
Okay.
But let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know the answer to this. Just for Jason to understand, you always made good money in real estate, but you never like made stupid money until like past like 6 years, right? But so like it wasn't like insane, but like how many houses have you owned to live in and then sold and then bought another one in my lifetime? Because I know how many houses I've lived in with you. How many?
At least a dozen.
At least a dozen.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm like a foster child.
I'm not.
You're treating me like a foster child. 12 houses in 20 years.
Well, that's why you're sitting here.
I know. I'm just telling you. So like you doing 25 years, you would have missed the Rick Ginns of the world.
No, and that's it. And the guy, I've even been a motivated seller at one point. Like 2010, 11.
Yeah.
I owned a lot of real estate and I hated being a landlord. And the ones that were giving me problems, I'm like, dude, just take it. I actually sold one at an auction once. I just didn't care. I bought it so cheap, it didn't matter. I couldn't give the damn thing away, even owner financing. So
we'll talk about it. But
Jason,
guys, with this increase of inventory and the big change in the market, there's plenty of money to be made here. But okay, your list. I would do it by like, come on, Jason. Like this is gonna be simple. What I'm gonna tell you to do is you've done a lot of deals.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to have a spreadsheet of the addresses of your deals and just figure out which zip code had the most and hammer that zip code first.
Okay.
Easy as that. And that should be 5,000. And I promise you'll probably get a little better result. But 2 leads. What's your contact rate?
They get like 70 to 100 pickups or like calls. Like the dialer goes like beep, it beeps. And I'll tell you, when I'm cold calling, I get 5%. And what I call 5% is I talk to a homeowner that's connected with the homeowner, had a conversation. But I've been doing that for over, like, I don't know how I get, it's either.
It's area too, yeah. I know your area. Don't tell everyone about it. I know your area. I get it.
I don't know, but like everyone else gets 10%. I'm like, dude, I had to do double the amount of time on cold calling. It seems I don't know, but like I count correct homeowners that I've talked to. That's the rate. And I know if I can talk to 50 to 65 a day, that's a pretty good, that's like a low end of the business. I try to get 100, right? Because that's a lot, but that's 1,500 to 2,000 dials on a 3-line dialer in a day. That's a full 12-hour day of cold calling to really execute on that. So I don't know if I could up my contact rate, I'd be the happiest kid alive. I sort of think it's my dialer, but I haven't experimented. But that's the last thing. I've done every internet connection. I've had every, like, I don't know. So
what's
if
your
you have
current dialer right now?
I have batch dialer.
So it's not a bad dialer, man. It's not a bad dialer at all. So I don't think that dialer's not gonna be your problem. As much as I tell you, I got XLEADS, I'll change everything. It's not gonna be the thing to move it for you. I think we need to try I mean, I think more niche lists would be great. I think you're using the right skip tracing. If you've always got 5%, you're probably going to expect 5%. Now, my question for you is how many leads? So how many by yourself, how many leads do you usually get a week and how many calls?
If I'm cold calling 5 days a week, I try to get probably like 1 to 2 a day. So it's like
crazy your VAs aren't doing it. What kind, how much are you
but their
paying?
list is crap, it sounds like. It sounds like I've been giving them the worst list ever.
I mean, high equities not the best.
Yeah.
Are you calling high equities?
I've never called them because I've obviously niched. But Zach, the idea was let's get the VAs.
I know.
Yeah, let's feed them lists and let's just learn from here. So I learned something
Okay.
today.
We can't compare.
Yeah.
Dude, we cannot compare a Ferrari to a Toyota Camry, okay? This Camry's not as fast.
Right.
The thing is you can't scale niche lists. It's really hard. And that's why I think for you, you're definitely going to get less results. But here's the thing. I've given you so much advice over the years, right? It's like I say, okay, well, give them lists you don't usually cold call. And you're doing that. But you should also expect worse results than yourself. Because they're worse cold callers than you, obviously. They don't have that nice Massachusetts accent. And number two is the list is just worse, man.
Yeah. So, well, that's okay. I just want to check if I was kind of doing everything right. I know they're going to be less than me. So
how many hours are they putting in?
25 a week each.
And they're only getting one lead a week?
Not even. Like, I mean, they get bad leads too. Like I'm counting like qualified good leads. So maybe they actually hire with like.
So what I'm going to tell you to do is where you get the most leads, let's do that area first. So let's do the top areas for cold calling and you'll probably get a little bit of a boost. And let's try that first. Let's get rid of the ones that aren't giving us any good deals.
Okay.
Let's try it out, Jason. I appreciate it, man.
All right. Thank you, man.
Always love talking to Jason. He's always out here doing deals, making money, and love helping him out. Omar, what's up, bro? You're muted. You're muted. Can't hear you.
Hey, how are you doing? I was just working on some deals. How are you doing?
There we go, man. What's up, dude? How are you? Can't hear.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, hold on.
All right. All right, get him on. Juan says he uses AirPods. I'm telling you guys, wired headphones have an amazing mic. It's like $15. One of the best mics. I actually started. I had a lot of like business calls and stuff, and my AirPods, the quality was really bad. I bought like inline like wired headphones, way better. What's going on, Omar? Can you hear me now?
How you doing? You can hear me now?
Oh yeah. What's going on? Nice to meet you.
You as well. Nice to meet you. I was on the YouTube, and that's how I was hearing it, I guess. So that's probably where the mess up was. Yeah. But right now I'm just trying to close my first deal. It has been a while, but right now I'm picking up what you put down. Getting JVs going. I actually just got a contract signed last week. Hopefully that gets sold.
There we go.
Yeah. So right now I'm just on hopefully. Well, obviously, I'm barely getting started, so it's not good to delegate right away. But I just wanted to see where you think I could start, whether it's putting more time into making calls and then start recording myself, so then I could put someone on there or something like along that path.
Okay, so where do you live?
I'm in Portland.
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you virtually wholesaling?
Yeah, I'm virtually wholesaling.
Okay, cool. Where are you virtually wholesaling?
I'm in basically all markets besides, well, not all markets, of course, but basically Texas, Florida, pretty good markets that I've heard are good. Atlanta, somewhat. And then I've heard you talk about like Texarkana. Check that out.
Okay, Omar. Yeah,
like
okay. You're all over the board here, man.
Yeah.
It's like reading 14 books at a time. So we need to focus on one
market.
It seems like the first market you told me was Texas, so that's going to be where it's going to be at. That's
Okay.
where it seems like you have the most focus. We're going to stick to Texas. Now, focus on one. Now, are you looking to just do JVs around the country? Or are you looking just to like go to direct to seller and do that thing?
Yeah, I'm looking to do both JVs, direct to seller, and basically all of them.
Okay. So you can do JVs around the country. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is if you try to do marketing all over the country, unless you're like doing just the government lists and you want to kind of do that thing. Yeah, that's great. You can try that.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like with you, I think you should stick to one market to the seller side and JV around the country. That's all fine and dandy. That's cool. But the thing is, we got to kind of make a system. Now, do you have a job or anything like that? School?
Well, no. I basically built up my mom's business, so now I could do this full time.
Like you built out your mom's business?
Yeah, she has a house cleaning business. I got her a bunch of clients, so now I'm just getting cash flow from that to be able to do this full time.
That's cool. How do you get the clients for that?
Just basically, at 18, I started door knocking. We actually we're going through some struggles financially. Started door knocking. Hey, mom has a house cleaning business. If you're looking for a house cleaning, just let me know. Built up for business from like 0 to 30 clients now. So now I'm just able to. It's low commission, so that's why I switched over to real estate. I was in real estate like in 2019, 2020, but then I let it go. Started learning about just general business, but it came back around.
Your mom deserves it. She,
Yes.
You wouldn't be here without her. So definitely
Exactly.
awesome for that. Okay, so awesome. All right. So first and foremost, help the mom best you can do. Okay.
Yeah.
So wholesaling wise, pick one market, and I would start just attacking the phones. So what have you been doing lately? Like, what has been your plan lately?
Well, usually tend to stick to sending messages and then making some calls, at least like 5 to 10 calls. Minimum
An hour?
a day minimum, like conversations. It is a bit low, but I do tend to go a bit higher on the messages. But that's why I'm on here. I'm trying to definitely pump up the numbers.
I'm talking to a guy that was door knocking all day for his mom. I don't think you're shy of hard work.
No.
Pump those
Put the numbers up. All right.
How many people are door knocking a day?
What's that?
How many people were you door knocking a day?
Minimum 100 to 50 a day.
I'm not even saying a word. You already know. You
I'm
already
telling
know.
it to myself, yeah.
So you got to work. So you're working this hard for your mom. Now you got to work this hard for yourself, because when you take care of yourself, you're taking care of your mom too.
Yeah.
So you should treat it that way too. And I don't think you're treating it like that way.
Mm-hmm.
But you're doing that because you're a mom and you have plenty of motivation. Obviously, you need to get that same motivation for yourself.
Okay. Got it.
Because you got to take the burden from your mom trying to take care of you and start making some money. So I would do 200 calls a day, as many texts as we possibly can. And let's choose a market in Texas. And let's get really loud on Discord, on the school group, and start getting some JV deals.
All right. Sounds good.
Are you on the Discord?
Yeah, I'm in Discord.
All right. Make sure you make a post so I can see you on there.
All
and
right.
we'll give you a shout out. All right.
Yep. Thank you so much.
All right. Appreciate it, Omar. Keep it up.
Yep. We'll update you. Peace out.
Here we go. Look at that. That's power right there. I like to see that. Shout out to Omar. I love seeing that stuff. Cool. Awesome. Let's see here. Yes, you can skip trace the list within XLEADS. Just go to xleads.com and show you how to import it. We have the XLEADS YouTube channel. Shows you how to do that too right there. What's your schedule for YouTube lives? So with YouTube lives, we're going to go live. It depends. So we got a lot of channels here, obviously. But the main channel is Flip with Rick, right? That's kind of like the main wholesaling channel. Flip with Rick will go live on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. They'll go live on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. And those are the only live stream days. And then we really work hard on making the best videos possible. So yesterday, we actually posted a video with Jason Goot. He shared his whole story, getting started, did 12 deals his first year, no cold. Actually, some cold calling. But 12 deals his first year, absolutely amazing story. We released that. We got some really cool video coming tomorrow from Rick. And then I got some awesome stuff coming Friday. So that's going to be on the Flip with Rick channel. On the Zach Ginn channel, I go live on Sundays. So just search Zach Ginn on YouTube. Sundays at 8 p.m. Those are always fun. I go live on Fridays on Discord. So those are always fun. You just got to be in zachdiscord.com. And then Rick goes live on Mondays at 5 o'clock. So he was live yesterday at 5 o'clock on his personal channel. So we talk about little things on our personal channel, but again, all wholesaling related. So pretty cool. Make sure you subscribe to all the YouTube channels. We also have a channel called Wholesaling Houses for Real. And that is a YouTube channel showing clips. We clip out our live streams and we just take like the information we give out, we clip it, make it look all good. Editors do all that stuff, and we post it on there too. So we got, I think, 5 channels now. Oh, we have 6 channels. Oh, Jesus. Flip the Rick on YouTube, Zach Ginn on YouTube. We have Rick Ginn on YouTube. We have Wholesaling Houses for Real, and then we have XLEADS YouTube channel. So that's 5. So yeah, if you have XLEADS, I go live on Saturdays at 10 a.m. on there, and we talk only about XLEADS. I don't want this channel to be like an XLEADS infomercial channel, so the XLEADS is just only about XLEADS. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll work on Lee County. We'll get Lee County. What are your thoughts on novations? I have no thoughts on novations. Don't do them. Jerry, what's going on? Hello? Hello?
Oh, hello?
Hi.
Yeah, I didn't know I was live.
You are live.
Man, you like Rockstar. All right, Zach, man.
What's going on, man?
Crazy. Yeah, I've been lately I've been doing a lot of JVN. I've been studying the 5K a day. Getting a lot of leads. But this one deal I've just came across, it's a subject to deal. When I first got it, I created my property sheet. I sent it to my buyers. I have a nice list of buyers. Sent it to my buyers, and the seller wanted 115. I locked it. I went and basically put my price on there like 260, and started getting offers at like 240 to 220. But I didn't know that there was a mortgage on it for about 300,000. Yeah, there was a mortgage on the property for about 300,000. So the seller was basically saying it's not a fix and flip, it's a subject to deal. I've never done a
The
subject to
seller
deal.
told you it was a subject to deal?
Yes.
Oh boy. You're dealing with you're dealing with a 2002 Honda Accord with 4 million miles on this sucker. This is a beat up car. This is a beat up seller. This seller has been through more creative finance wholesalers than I'd like to.
The ARV is actually about 480.
I don't care about ARV.
Okay.
What's the repairs?
The repairs is only about no less than 30,000. No
So you're
more than
telling me the
30,000.
prop. Okay. So
Nice
Jerry,
location.
let's do the math here. What's the ARV?
About 420 to 480. Right now on Zillow, it's 441.
Okay, let's call it 441. And only 30K in repairs.
Yes.
That means that property on the MLS should sell for $340,000.
Okay.
Theoretically.
Okay.
So why don't you lock it up for 300 and sell it for 340 or 320, make 20 grand on a wholesale deal? Doesn't sound like a subject to me.
So I still can't wholesale it. That's why I actually wanted to get with you to try to find out how do I actually make money on it, because my dad, he's actually
You write up a contract and you sell it to a cash buyer. What doesn't make sense to you?
No, I just didn't, because my dad, when I sent him the deal, he was saying do a subject to. So that's when once the seller actually said that he wanted a subject to, I don't know anything about it.
I think I know why. The
Why?
property is not probably worth 440, man. It probably needs a little more than 30 grand in repairs.
So does the mortgage loan actually does that matter, like, or anything?
It does matter. Yes. What I'm trying to understand is I think your ARV is off and I think your repair costs are off. Because if you're correct on those numbers, then the property should sell to a cash buyer for like 320. and you could lock it up for 310 and make 10 grand, and the seller gets 10 grand. So, I mean, this seems like a regular wholesale deal if your numbers are right. Now, if your numbers are wrong and it's worth less, which I have a hunch it is, then you could do a subject to deal where maybe you take over the mortgage, subject to the mortgage, subject to the existing mortgage. You give the guy 5 grand and you sell to a wholesaler or some end buyer for that deal for like 310, and you make some, or maybe 315, 320. Should be a great deal for every party. But if you're, I'm hoping your numbers are right. You're literally giving me a 440 ARV. You're giving me a crazy range here. So I really don't know which one to kind of go with here. Where's this property at?
Houston, Texas. It's in Clear Lake. In the Clear Lake area. So it's a pretty nice area. Most of the houses in that area.
Why don't you send it to summitpaper.com and we can look at it?
That's what I wanted to do.
I mean, yeah, I can go look at it and we can let you know. But you're going to have to say Zach told me about it because they're going to be mad. All the underwriters are going to be upset at you that you don't have it locked up. But why don't you just lock up the deal for like 305 or 310?
I mean, okay, so just because I offered the seller about 120 and they were willing to take it, but
so Jerry, if they're willing to take 120, the property is not worth anything near.
But they were asking 120 because of they wanted the subject to.
Dude, I'm losing brain cells. Wait, you're saying? Oh,
yeah.
Whoa! They just
wanted to know.
Whoa there, buddy. They want 120 on top of the 300.
No, they want. I guess they want 100. They're asking for 115. I guess we're supposed to pick up the mortgage.
What? Okay. All right. Let's let me just.
They do have.
Let me back up here. Let me back up here. Okay.
It's low equity.
Let's back up here. Do you know anybody that pays 120 grand for a subject to?
No, I don't know anything
about to do that. Actually, I know a couple. They live in Crazy Town, and bro, that's crazy, man. No. I would prefer. Okay, so I thought 120 was like 120 was the price. You're talking about 120 on top of the mortgage. Why are you trying to force a subject to?
No, the seller. Okay, let me read this directly from the seller so you can get.
Let me ask you a question, Jerry, and I'm being straight up with you. I'm not trying to roast you. Are you talking to the seller via text?
Yes.
I'm gonna flip this table, man. Why don't you have a real phone conversation?
I know you're against that. I know.
Are you under the age of 26?
Actually, no.
You're not a young kid. Why are you texting people like a little teenage girl? Get on the phone like a man. Why are you laughing?
Facts. It's true.
You're running a legitimate business. Okay, we're running a legit business. Business is done through the phone. If you want to rizz up the ladies, you can do it over text or DM, but this is business, dude. You're doing it over the phone, man. Get on the phone with the guy and get some real answers.
All right. I got you.
So, okay, 120 on top of the 300.
Okay. What I'm reading. He says. So he asked for 115. He sent me the information. He asked for 115. So then he texts me. He says he sent it through email. Then he texted me and then said the house is behind 26,000, and he was like 115K will pay off the loan. Sellers will walk away with what they want. With what
Sellers
they
will walk away. Are you dealing with a realtor here?
This is the nephew. He's, I guess, trying to play wholesaler to his family's property.
We got wholesalers on each way. We got a Mexican standoff with wholesalers everywhere, bro. This is ridiculous.
He's playing like he's basically like the representative for his uncles.
Is he a lawyer? Dude, so why are you
No,
talking to the
he's a
decision makers?
wholesaler.
This is stupid, man. Okay. We need a okay, let's clean the slate here. This hurts my brain. Okay, dude. I want to talk to the actual owners. Are you a realtor or a lawyer? Let me talk to the actual owners. Okay. What price do you need to sell the property for? What's the price? No subject to what's an actual price. Like I give you an offer. Like and I buy it for that price. Go from there. They owe it seems if the property is 440 needs 30K, so it doesn't need much in repairs. Hello?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. It went out.
So there's only 30K repairs, so it's a nicer house, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice house.
Okay. So you lock up the deal for maybe 340, 330 and try to sell it for 10 or 15 grand more. This is not a subject to. Here's the thing. I don't like a subject to deal if the entry fee is more than 15 or 20 grand. That's just me. I don't like that. Now we can do that, or we can do something like a lease option where we can give some money up front and then we do monthly payments and maybe a balloon at the end. I'm not trying to confuse you. We can do seller financing where I might get the guy some money down and we finance it over a certain amount of time. But this does not seem like a subject to deal to me, man. If this person has 120 grand in equity, it doesn't seem like a good deal. So I don't know any reasonable buyer that will give 120 grand to this person with a subject to, with all this risk, and pay you. So I would just do a regular wholesale real estate deal on this one. What's an actual price? No subject to, like I buy the house.
That makes sense.
There's just a lot going on here, man. Get on the phone, dude. Get on the phone. I appreciate you came on here because this. How did you find this deal? I'm curious. How did you find this deal?
Man, I used the Facebook post. I do the digital bandit signs and I get all type of crazy deals, man.
You know, it's like fishing, man. Sometimes you get some weird looking fish. Wow. Okay. Well, that's something, man. So
yeah, I remember I was on here telling you that my deal had got stolen, and I was asking you how could I end up getting it back, because I ended up actually getting a deal through Facebook, and a guy sent it to me, and I found the buyer. The buyer was locked in with me. We got on the phone and everything. Literally, they sent me the purchase agreement. I sent it to my buyer. My buyer was looking to sign it, but then he's at 6 o'clock in the morning, he asked me for an original purchase agreement. And I didn't see the message. And around 9 o'clock, the sellers called me and said, "Hey, we got a buyer. We don't need your buyer." So once I ended up getting in touch with my buyer, he was like, "Man, I already signed the contract. I already sent the EMD to the title company." So I'm like, "Man, they just cut me out the deal." And he was like, "Yeah, they told me that you work for them. They say you're a new guy in the disposition department." And yeah,
dude. Okay, so
and they sent him a completely different contract.
That's an old deal. Go through the 5K a day. You're going through it. Don't get screwed on the deal next time. Control the title company. Control the deal. Next thing here, man, is you just need to see what this is. This is not a subject to deal. Subject twos are when there's low to no equity. There's a lot of equity here.
Okay.
So I would see what price he wants to sell it for, and then go from there. Do a regular wholesale deal. I lock it up for this. I sell it to a buyer.
Okay.
Dude,
yeah.
Whatever. Stop texting. You're doing good though. Hey, you're only getting these type of leads because you're doing some marketing. So I'm proud of you on that end. I'm like, who in the world is teaching you that this is a subject to deal? But I don't know why your dad thinks that. I'm very curious why he thinks that's a good subject to deal.
He loves he actually loves he really wants it for himself. He actually loves Clear Lake is a nice area.
Yeah,
well, you're in real estate, so you know. Yeah, that area is pretty nice, and the comps in that area, most houses sell in that area for about 400 to 500,000. So he's looking at the potential.
So does your dad have 120 grand to give to that guy?
Yeah, he actually want to go ahead and buy it. Yeah, he actually.
So if he wants to do it, then maybe he'd be the right buyer, but because he's an M buyer, so I guess so, but not an investment buyer. So maybe you can do a subject to if that's what he wants. Maybe he'll give you $5 grand for a deal like that. But what's the interest rate on it?
Seven. It was like 7.2, like 7.25%.
I don't like that. I mean, if his financing's okay, I think he could wait a year or two, get a lower rate, and then he can get his own mortgage. But if your dad's the type of person that can't get a mortgage, it might be a good deal for him. Try it out, but I would try to regularly wholesale the deal. That's just me, just to make money in a business transaction.
Okay. Okay. And is it kind of bad? Because I already sent it to my buyer. Well, most of my top buyers, and they're more so looking at the offer I already started with. Like they're going off the number I started with. I started at 260, so most of them are like sending me offers around that 260 mark. I didn't shoot for three anything.
Just get on the phone, talk to the actual seller, and say, I don't want to talk to the nephew. I want to talk to the person that actually owns the house.
Yeah.
Was that all right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Keep it up. All right, and then real quick, Tomas, what's up, man?
Yo, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. I'm at the library right now, so I'm not sure how loud I can speak. I wanted to. I'm just gonna keep talking the way I am. So I'm I'm actually gonna ask you a question, man. That is particularly. It might take. I don't know how long for you to answer, so I'm not sure if I should just ask you this at a different time.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on, I'm actually gonna move here. Um, all right, man. So I want to tell you this because there's so much misconception. I have closed 3 deals. I've only contacted 1,200 contacts, and I've gotten 3 deals closed because your way works, Zach. Your way works. You know, act natural, be authentic, build a rapport, and help the seller out in any way you can, right? But there's this like misconception going on. I'm not gonna say his name, where this individual is a guru, and he's made he in his first 12 months wholesaling made 2.5 million in assignment fees and netted $1 million, 118 contracts. And then it's like he preaches the complete opposite of what you and Rick teach. He preaches like, hey, this is sales, this is marketing and sales, this is not the get on the phone and make sure they're not a qualified seller and then move on to the next. He preaches like stay on the phone until they say yes. This is all about sales and marketing.
Okay.
So it's like I'm constantly like, I don't know why I'm constantly comparing myself to this guy. You know, his first 12 months, 2.6 million in assignment fees. It's like, and then he also had this 17-year-old that did $1 million his first year as well.
Tomas. Let me just stop.
Talk to me.
Can you find 50 people that this person has shown to make 100 grand?
50. Possibly, honestly, possibly
100.
Maybe. I don't know.
200.
Huh?
200.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
So why are we talking about this person?
Yeah, just I mean,
why are we talking about this person? Because you could say, "Oh, I made $17 billion in the past month." I could say whatever I could say whatever I want, bro. But the amount of people that I've shown to make over $1 million and 100 grand is not touched by one person in the wholesaling game, because I have the most students. So unless somebody can find somebody who has more successful students than me, why would I even like deal with it? So remember, Tomas, you can say whatever, anyone can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
But obviously not one person's going to show their IRS statements. So you have to go off of student success. And I know I have an unfair advantage because I don't sell any coaching. So I have almost 19,000 people in my course. So obviously I'll get way more testimonials. So maybe that's me being a jerk. But like, if this person's so good, they should have at least 300 people under the belt that they can show in a moment
Yeah.
instant of having success. I mean,
Yeah.
if I don't have that, then why am I comparing myself to this person?
I
And
agree,
let me
man.
say this: I make a lot more than 2.5 million. So
Yeah.
I don't know why you're bringing this person up.
Yeah, I was just I guess it's just my mind shifting to figure out what's the fastest and most efficient way, which I know is in front of me. It's the way you and Rick
If I showed you how to get
teach it.
free deals, like I mean, let me give you the secret of what every single person who
With
sells
1,200 contacts, Zach, with 1,200 contacts, 3 deals. I haven't even gotten 2,000 contacts on government lists. So I'm super like proud of that.
Okay.
Because
so
of
what I don't understand is
Yeah.
if I showed you how to get 3 deals, I don't know
Yeah.
why you're. I mean, you can be looking around all you want, but like, let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
Anyone that sells usually a big wholesaling course, because the course is 14 grand, they're going to tell you to drop 10 grand a month in marketing. So if you want to make 2.5 million, okay, drop 50 grand a month in marketing, Tomas. Go do it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, Tomas, like, no, you want to join my little $2.5 million? Okay, we'll do it. You need to spend $60,000 in direct mail, Facebook ads, and PPC. Can you
Yeah.
make that commitment right now to me, Tomas? 50 grand.
No.
Well, you're a loser, scum of the earth, and you're just a life boy. Bye.
Damn.
No, but like, okay. Like if I
Yeah.
want you to make 2.5 million, I'll just tell you to do that, and I'll feel like I'll be, oh yeah, I'm a guy. Oh yeah, I feel good about myself. Like I
Right.
could tell
Yeah.
anyone to go drop 50 grand a month in marketing. I would look like a superhero.
Yeah, man.
So dude, I
It's
don't really,
really
but like
yeah.
I don't care, and I'm not, and I don't know who you're talking about. I could really care less, but I'm just telling you, like, just there's some people out here that if there's about 3 people I know in the wholesaling space that have more than 100 testimonials in wholesaling in the past 2 years. 100. I don't know 3 that have over 100. They can actually show 100.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I
There's
didn't even
only 3.
consider that.
Only 3. So whoever you're talking about, I guarantee they're not even in that 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I could tell you is if you just go to my Instagram, Flip with Zach, I have something called receipts. You go inside Discord. You go to the testimonial section. Boom. You go to the free wholesale course. Search first deal. Go to Wholesaling Houses for Real on Facebook. You can go through all the podcast. You're not going to find anyone like this. Let's talk about yesterday. We just posted Jason Goot, 12 deals, first year, changed his life. Shout out to Jason. I'm asking a legit question here, and I can only ask because I don't know who you're talking about. And if you mention someone's name, then I'm going to shut up because I just don't want to go through a lawsuit.
I'm not gonna.
Let me ask you this question. Yesterday we had somebody post 12 deals their first year. I could do some other. We had another video. Jason White, 25 deals his first year. Insane, right? But let's talk about Jason Goot. 12 deals first year, had no money at all, changed his life. We love Jason. South Carolina, send him a deal. Does this person have somebody on video claiming they got 12 deals, at least 12 deals their first year from learning from them?
I'm being completely truthful right now, Zach. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's do another one. 25 deals the first year.
What these guys are showing, yes.
Okay. What's the wholesaler's name?
You
Not
want me to
the
tell you?
coach, but the student.
Okay, I don't know their names.
Why?
I don't pay attention to that. I just scroll through Instagram and find these guys there.
So it's on Instagram. I'm talking about like a video, like they're actually talking. Not a picture of the person, but like actual, I made 12 deals from this guy and it changed my life. Or is it just a picture of the person?
It's a video of the guys talking about how much they
guys, or is it a student?
There's just a bunch of guys. Like they literally grab a camera and go around the training, the room, the cold calling room, and like, hey, I got this guy right here.
If it's a cold calling room, then they're not students, dude. They're cold callers. I'm talking about students. The person like learned from the person.
Yeah, no, in this case, this guru's opened up his operate which he actually sold that business, but it was where he went ahead and created a whole cold calling operation. Those individuals were the actual wholesalers closing the deals, and he went and started basically introducing everyone. This is Joe Schmo that
Okay, I'm actually genuinely curious right now, and I'm not throwing any shade.
okay.
I'm legit want to know this because maybe I want to sell my operations. Okay, who bought this person's operations? I'm not asking about who you're talking. Who's the buyer of the person's operations? And do not say you don't know, because an NDA will tell you who bought it though. So I want to know who bought it. Tell me.
I have no earthly idea. So it might be a lie, you know. I mean,
I'm not saying it's a lie, but like I would love to know who. Like, for example, Alex Hormozi talks about every exit he's ever done. He signed NDAs saying he can't say how much it got sold for, but you can say on a private equity deal who bought it.
Yeah.
Me and Rick have sold companies too. We can tell you who bought them. I'm actually trying to be nice right now. Like, please tell me who bought it. I want to know, because maybe I could sell my JV operations. I make a lot of money. Maybe I can get a 20x multiple on it and make a quick 100 mil. Please tell me. Please,
Yeah, dude,
I'm begging you, who bought it? And I want to go and have that person buy my operation.
Yeah,
if you can't say a name, then why are you talking if we got no proof?
Yeah,
I
see
know
what you
who
mean.
bought PropStream. That's very public.
They made a whole video about it. Like, hey, I just sold my.
Who bought it? If you can't tell me, I don't want to hear it.
Well, I didn't get that specific information.
Well, go get that information and please bring it to me. I'm begging to know.
Yeah, that's
Who
crazy.
bought it? Someone's gonna buy.
What's up, Rick?
He's gonna tell me the buyer. He's gonna tell me the buyer, and they're gonna make an offer on our JV company.
Hey, tell Rick that I've been having an issue with rapport building with a specific seller, and that video he just dropped helped me out tremendously.
Okay.
That video, like, yeah, just tell
I'll
him
have
that.
Rick talk. But can I be honest with you?
Talk to me.
Don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln has a very famous quote. He said, "Don't believe what people say on the internet."
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah.
Talk about selling wholesale companies.
Well, he said this guy sold his wholesale company.
Yeah,
I said, well, tell me who it is, and I would love for them to give an offer on my product, on my company.
So number one, I've been doing this 22 years. I've never, listen to me, ever seen anybody successfully sell a wholesale company.
Well, I asked, what's the company? Just tell me what it is.
Yeah, I know what he's.
Buy something. I don't know who you're talking about, and I'm not getting any.
It would be extremely public. So when someone won't, if you want to go and brag, you sold your wholesale operation.
Yeah, 175 million. It was a Stewart title.
Yeah. So the problem is, if you did it, if you're going to make the claim, you've got to show the receipt for it. Otherwise, what's the point? Then I know exactly what you're talking. There's no receipts, and this is the problem. So most wholesale operations,
I don't know who
I got a general idea, but
I don't know, and you don't know.
But here's the.
Do you want me to say it? Do you want me to say it?
No. We're not going to say it.
Okay.
If it was such a definitive sale, it would be transparent. And the other thing is the other side of it. Listen, you guys know wholesalers. You guys are the company. When the owner that drove the revenue and everything leaves, where's the value? It's not the systems and the processes, maybe to a point, but here's the problem. I've watched time and time people brag about it. When I get down to the receipts, it's always some creative financing deal that fell apart and nobody ever got paid. So here's the best indication. First of all, I would never sell my wholesaling business because number one, they're just not quantifiable to sell. Wholesaling is the value is generated by the assets you create. Now we have to create cash. What do we do when we get that cash? What do you do to make your life better? Other than go on vacation?
Use that money. Yeah, you use that money to scale.
To buy assets to replace the income so you can have regular cash flow to get you out of the rat race. Right. That's it. So let me ask you, if I'm selling, say I'm clearing $3 million, $3 million, I show you straight up and it's automatic. I don't even have to show up in your business. People would bend over backwards to buy that operation. But Here's the problem is it real? And that's the problem with this. It's if you go and buy a regular company, there's a multiple 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 10 times. In wholesaling, nobody wants to buy something where the person that generated. And listen, I've even looked at selling my wholesale bit. It's a pipe dream, dude. Like you're better off working on the assets to generate it. Now, let me ask you, if you have a really, really robust wholesaling system, and the reality is the market doesn't buy these types of business, and history has said that for the last 25 years, if it's generating so much cash, why wouldn't you just, if I keep a wholesale company that's generating 3 million a year, I'm going to have over 10 million in the bank probably in 2.5 years. So why would I sell it for 5, 6, 7, or 8 million? Wouldn't even make sense. Like no matter what the number is.
I said, does this person have? I said, there's only 3 people in the wholesaling industry that I know that can show more than 100 successful students in the past year. Only 3 I can ever think of right now. Is this person one of them? You said no, and that's it. So I don't know who we're talking about, bro. I'm in overtime.
I'm pretty sure if I tell you his name, you're.
I don't want to know, dude. Please.
I'm not. I know. I'm not. No,
dude,
I'm not.
I don't care. I don't look at anyone like I could care less. If you could tell me who bought the business, I would love to contact the acquisitions department of that company and have them buy my JV operations for a crazy multiple. I would love that too.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me. So you figure
Honestly,
that
I will.
You figure that out because whoever you're talking to is 100% legit. I know that for a fact, and they'll easily be able to tell you who bought it. And then I would love to sell my company to them. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Appreciate it so much. There we go.
You got it.
Get some info out there. We're going off the rails here. But guys, if you want to learn how to wholesale real estate for free, make sure you go to Wholesaling.com. And my lawyer is going to make me sure I say this. I have no idea who this guy's talking to. I've heard 30 people sell their wholesale businesses before, and I've never had one person give me actual facts. So take it as you will. Go to Wholesaling.com. It's the largest wholesale course in the country, the most successful students ever. I mean, the most successful people out there. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Make sure you go out here, Wholesaling.com. Bye, guys. Appreciate it.